me just see, go to the simulation one quickly, the liquor simulation one. You're in the cash and carry now, no?
Yes.
Yeah. Just go up there. Oh, you guys on that server. All right, hold on. Okay, let me just check if mine is working here. Let's see if it works. Just give me a second. I want to make sure it works. Yeah, gel stuff is causing us a bit of a hassle there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I can do the screen share from my side here. Let me do that. All right, on screen. This one. Okay, so this is creditors. Take on balance. So here you can do a take on balance per account, or you can do a bulk take on balance. And then you just give it a CSV. If you click on that, it will take, you go select your CSV. I'll supply you guys a template for that. Basically, it's just got a few columns. It's got an account, and then these ones will be current balance, and then you've got 30, 60, 90, 120. Yeah, we'll just supply a template as well, and then as soon as you click on import, it will populate this grid with all the accounts, with the ones that's matching, and the ones that's not found will then display in red, and the ones that's already got a take on balance, it will show in yellow. And then you just click on import, then that will import the take on balance. It will create a transaction, a debtors transaction as well. So in the beginning, you'll have then a take on balance. Oh, and then I think if I remember correctly, you can actually specify the take on balance to a period. You can say, listen, this take on balance is happened like that month. And then you can just import it into that accounting period. So let's say, for instance, you at the beginning of this month, they started trading on Genesis already, but the take on balances you have was for the 8th month. You can just say, okay, I want to import into the 8th month my take on balances after trade. So then it will basically take that balance, put it in front of all the transactions, and then we've got a calculate balance that we just run. So under the utilities, balance utilities, we've got a balance aging fix where you can just run this, and then you say extract the data, it will run, and then you just say fix all accounts. Then it will basically run through each account. It will take the open balance that was then supplied, recalculate the current balance from the transactions. And if I go back into that screen again, you will see, hopefully, it's black. Okay, this is just to fix that aging. Because we've imported something before all transactions happened, we just need to fix that aging that happened. All right, so that's creditors. Let's go to debtors. Any questions, by the way, so far from anyone? Questions, anyone? No one? Good, continue. Okay, so for debtors, it's basically the same story. You've got a take on balance here. You can do it per account, or you can do it bulk. Same story applies. You've got in column A is the account, so you've got the account. Column B to I has got your 30, 60, 90, 120. All these columns there, you just stipulate it into a CSV, go select that CSV, select the import, it will fill the grid again, show the ones that's not found, show the ones that's already got a take on. You save that, and then the aging also happens here. Extract all data, got a few there, fix all accounts, say yes. And that's basically take on balance is done. Okay, for stock take or for stock take on, we actually just simulate a stock take. You just go to the stock take process here. So we've got a few ones open that we were playing with. How it works is inside of, so you go create a new batch, filling in the information here, just say the take on balance, you save that. I'll just use this one, go manual counts here. You can do a upload file. This is very simple. The upload file's got 2 columns. I'll show you one. Let me grab one quickly. So very quick thing to grab it. Yeah. Grab it. Dit een. Ja, film. Definitely. Okay, Slow Switch, you sent me one. Let me see. Okay, here we go. All right, let me show you. So basically what it is, these are barcodes with a quantity. Now your barcode you could replace with just the stock codes that you've imported. So if you've got your Excel spreadsheet with your master import data, you use this column. If you've got pack sizes, you use this one here. Okay. So you just do your filter like this. I don't want any parents. I don't want miscellaneous or kids, normal and child's. Okay. And you just say there, give me everything that's got 1. Okay. So you take this column here. There, and then you give them a quantity next to that. Save this as a CSV file. It has to have a comma delimited CSV file like this. Okay, and you import this file here. Select the file, say open. It will populate. Here you can just put 1 and 1, and then go to down princess. You say import, it will then populate this whole grid. Whatever doesn't match will show here in red. Say, listen, there's a few items in red. You can go scroll down and view them. Click on save. It will populate the screen then with the stock code, the link code, the description, the barcodes, the count quantity. It will populate this screen with all those products. And then here you can just go click on calculate the variance. It will populate the screen with all the products that you've inserted. So you don't even have to put in the ones that you don't know of. Whatever item has got a 0 on hand or doesn't even have on hand, it will not bring it into this equation. It will just take the products you give it a value for, and then you just apply the variance, and then stock take is done. That will then push a on hand in. Okay. Any questions?
Guys, any questions after the session? Anything you'd like us to cover? Anything you'd like us to discuss? Any questions? Ashley, Callisto, Leandi?
Yeah, I've got a question.
Sure.
Okay, so if I import my customer's stock and they currently have a 0 on hand for that particular item, but the stock it's a current stock item, how will that then work?
Okay, so if they currently have a 0 on hand, it will basically have a 0 on hand in Genesis. So maybe I'm not understanding the question. Maybe just ask your question again.
I'll cover this one, Annie.
Okay, sure.
So, Leandi, what you will do is create a stock tag. You've got 0 on hand, right? You do stock tag, you count stock, right? Then what Genesis does is it does an adjustment at the background the moment you conclude the stock tag. It creates your stock on hand, your stock valuation. So it takes the current stock that you've counted plus the valuation and does an adjustment, and it gives you a plus adjustment on your GL to create the stock valuation.
Okay, so then my 0 item will just show 0 and stuff as a stock tag.
No, it will show 0 as take on, and then it will show an adjustment, for example, 10 if I've counted 10. It will show your current on hand is 10 after you've applied the stock tag.
Okay, so if it was 10 before we started and we counted 0, then it will round it down to the 0 like a normal stock.
It will minus 10, exactly that. So the operation, how we do it is we do the DICONs via SQL for the master files. Then we create a stock tag on our side. For example, we'll create a stock tag per warehouse. Okay, if there's multiple warehouses, we'll either count the stock with the mobile scanners or with the application or manually. We'll bring in the stock, and via that, we'll bring in the stock valuation from the previous system into Genesis. So as you guys know, the correct way of doing a cutover is actually by doing a stock tag from the old system to the new system. And after that, we can then go and we can do a comparison between costs, etc., to make sure the cost is correct and all of those stuff. Leandi?
I'm just going to see if I can quickly show her, if you guys don't mind.
Actually, any questions from your side on Triskel Technologies?
Can I show you quickly, Leandi?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. I'm just going to show you from history that we've done for this customer. Okay, so we've done a stock tag there. Just want to grab one item to see what's a big adjustment that we've done here. Yeah. So the on-hand is 3, count was only 209, so the variance is 99. So you're looking for something that's in a minus where you need to have it as a 0. So let's go look at this one, 122. Okay, so I'm just going to...
Same basic math will apply where you take, if there's negative on hand, it will 0 the negative on hand at the current average cost, and it will show an adjustment, Leandi.
Okay, so here's the adjustment that it does. So if you look at this screen here, I've had a balance of 480 in a minus 494. So I've sold and I've received and I've done a few things. These are the transactions that happened. Now on stock tag time, when we did the stock tag, it said that, listen, we've counted 0 of this product, but we had a minus 494. So we need to add 494 to bring it to 0. Then my new balance is 0. So, and in the description, it will show you how much was counted. So on hand was 494 to 0, and then it will take that value to 0. Does that answer your question?
Okay, but this is now when you do the stock take in. So why is this below the transactions? Because the way I understood it, that stock take will move up. Or will it work?
It
Is that
has,
only
it
like
has.
for creditors?
added-
So it was, no, it has, because it was negative 494.
It was a
The
negative,
system
yes.
added 494 to make it 0,
Correct.
because 0 was counted at stock tag, Leande. So that's why it added it.
Okay, so it will do the same thing when I bring my stock in from IQ to
Yes,
Genesis.
ma'am, exactly. So you're going to take, for example, either your bark or your stock card, and you're going to put a on-hand next to it, and you're going to bring it through the stock tag, put it into the system, and that same transaction is going to take your average cost, and it's going to take your on-hand that you've brought in, and it's going to work out your stock valuation, and that's going to be your new stock tag on valuation.
So it works like this. I've got -10. I have to +10, get it to 0.
Okay, nee, daai gedeelte verstaan ek. Dis ek dink my brein is nog gevraai.
Okay. Kan jy
Dis okay, ek dink almal se brein is bietjie gevra.
Ek kan al 'n bietjie moeg ook, ja. Sorry.
Maar thank you all very much for joining. Thank you all for staying until late. The recording, as always, will be available. For the ladies and gentlemen from Mobile Scanning, Triskel Technologies, and of course, the Best Deals. We will upload these videos to YouTube as well. So on the weekends, when you guys have some free time, you're welcome to go with the videos again. And yeah, if there's any questions, as always, mail us, WhatsApp me, call us, do whatever you need to. We are always available to assist. I just want to say thank you very much to Ernie and to Ursula for the preparation and for the presentation today. It was genuinely very good. Thank you very much.
No problems. All right, guys, thank you. Appreciate it. Any questions, you can, well, contact Kinloch and then we'll help and see him. Well, we'll assist in giving him the information, or we'll liaise with you guys directly.
Just call Captain Crime Stop. I will come and help and assist.
Thanks, guys. That was really awesome. Really appreciate it. Thanks, all of you.
No problem.
Thank you, Ashley, Triskel Tech guest.
Thanks, guys.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.